Hello, folks. It is me. I'm Biggy and I'm back, and we are sitting up for a change. So it's been a while since we've saw each other in this position in this type of video. And yeah, I'm at the point now where I'm experimenting with sitting up straight in real life. I don't know what to say. Hopefully, things will remain that way for a while at the very least. But when we last left off, I made a members only video in this adventure because we had to deal with Madame Lil and the red light district and all of its not safe for work glory. To be fair, there's not any kind of explicit content being shown visually, but yeah, I thought that I'm not going to be able to monetize that content, so I'm going to leave it as members exclusive for now. That being said, though, when we last left off, before we completed all those quests, we have one thing that remains to be done in Tarant, which is actually coming in and visiting this warehouse here. And the reason it is vital that we visit this warehouse is because it contains something that we haven't checked out yet. And if you're wondering where it is, this is right next to our other warehouse over here. And if you remember what is said by an old buddy of ours, the super spy Matt the Cesare, he said the skull of the twins are hidden somewhere within a warehouse district. And this is the only warehouse remaining. I'm going to place my dynamite on this door and then walk away, wait for a little bit, and hopefully this will actually not only open the door, but deal with this rat guy here. Okay, it did not. Okay, so that is what I wanted to actually avoid. Right, let's try that again. We'll move up over here. Stay next to the door. Don't run up with me, Magnus. And place explosives again at this door. And move away slightly. Will that... Well, okay. That means that we need to run away from the rat. Oh, okay. And let's see if we could run this way. All right, that where rat is... Okay, that was not ideal. And somehow that messed up with the sound file. With battle. All right, but with the were rat dead, we could try attacking the ogre. Ah, much better. The sounds return. He's only level 13. Yeah. When we last left off, we also have done an upgrade on Virgil and his companions here. Everybody has charged swords now. Everybody has charged rings. So yeah, we're practically have our best available gear right as of now. Okay, let's actually have a look at what's in this ogre's inventory. Oh, just some boots and stuff. That's fine. Did he drop his weapons or something? Oh well. Okay, and we don't have locksmith as a skill as of yet, but we could actually ask Virgil to try. All right, Virgil, you are you... Let me see your things. Oh, he has a light encumbrance just because he has this heavy studded leather. We'll actually switch off it if whenever we can. But yeah, let's just actually ask him to. Oh, this is jammed now. Right, I'll go ahead and switch to attack mode. Alt click and go into make sure that I don't accidentally click into this. All right. Okay, will you be able to lockpick this for me, Virgil? Okay. Lockpicking failed. That's fine. Try this a couple more times. It's jammed. All right. Alt click. And let's go ahead and have a look. These are the only the two items that.
What is it that you want of me?
No, goodbye. That we could actually get here. Come on, game. Yeah, so that's the skull that we actually are looking for. So let's go ahead and grab that. Couple of more of these bullets as well. Very good. And we'll also look at people's inventories to see if somebody picked up the stuff that we wanted. Virgil, I don't want this soap on you. Now what else? You have the chainmail. This is 500 stone. What about how heavy is the studded leather? Studded leather is 500 stone as well. Let's see. Right, and let's go ahead and pick up this item. Okay. I think that's everybody with everything. Okay. You still have encumbrance. Let's see. Would removing your helmet help? Well, we'll see. Since removing your helmet doesn't help, there's no point. All right. I'll go and sell some of these things. And you know what? Let's just go over here and sell some of this stuff. At the junk traders. And as soon as we are done, let's go ahead and we're gonna leave Tarrant now. Can we trade? Yep. 51 coins, yes. 168, very nice. 12 coins, okay. 17 coins, whatevs. Do we want to keep this hunting rifle? Let's keep this hunting rifle for the sake of keeping it. But I will head over to the Gentleman's Club and I'll be right back. All right, we're back and yeah, let's talk to Sir Mathesizar. I brought you the skulls. Very nice. Excellent. This is the break we've been looking for. You're going to tell me what was going on here now. I could tell you what I know. And a man named Arthur Tyrant can fill you in on the rest. Right? Please continue. Some years ago, the bizarre breeding experiments were began in secret, which would eventually affect the balance of power here in Tarrant. The Renard twins were the first viable offspring produced by these experiments. These skulls are simply the first piece in a long chain of evidence. We're all going to gather to expose all of them. But who's doing this? And what was the purpose of these experiments? I've told you all I dare. Tyrion could fill you on the rest. I need you to bring him the skulls, and if you would, it would be far too dangerous for me to search him out. Okay, I'll do it. Good. He was in Blackroot I last knew. Perhaps you could still find him there. Okay, I am on my way. All right, we have finally gotten to a point where we could we have points in Uh, whatchamacallit. Points in whatchamacallit, exactly. Wonderful. We have points in not perception, but enough points to actually spec into the tech tree further. And we're going to actually spend this time to just go ahead and add to our gunsmithy. We'll definitely just go 1, 2, and 3. And the hushed revolver is an interesting choice as well. This fantastic firearm offers the versatility of a pistol without sacrificing the element of surprise. But it's going to be more of a what? How should they say this? We'll need more intelligence to spec into that. The other thing that we probably want to do is spec a bit more into charisma, and also we'll probably want to spec into the elite plate mail as well. Reason being is that the smithy tree is actually the where you get the best armor for a tech character. Regardless, and I know Magnus does have his tech like equipment up, but it's he only goes up to level 4 for that, and it's going to be a while before. Well, it's going to be level 16 before he gets his item called the Dwarven Axe. Just then it's going to be useful to us. And that being said, I'm going to go ahead and store some things over here, or more accurately, I'm going to spend some time crafting the guns that we've spent our points on. We're going to go ahead and pop in our revolver chambers, to 2 of them. We're going to go with all the broken flintlock pistols, all these small metal tubes, and let's see what else is available here. I think that's it. We're also going to pick up another revolver chamber and some revolver parts, as well as this last bit of revolver here that we're probably going to sell. Right, and with that, let's go into the tech tree. The thing we want right now is just go to gunsmithy, make some handcrafted flintlocks, then 1 fine revolver, and a couple of repeater rifles. The marriage of the rifle and the pistol, ones, and move you over here, please. 2. All right. That's the extent of our gunsmithy for now. Did we, however, have some items we wanted to use? Yeah, not really. But we'll definitely have a look at what we have here. We'll probably want to place the equip the repeater rifle because of its speed. But let me have a look here. This is damage 512, range of 15. Range of 15, tech plus 5, 3 to 12, fatigue 3 to 9. Yeah, I think the repeater rifle is not worth the extra speed. I mean, this is a fine enough revolver at 17 speed, and I'm going to keep these repeater rifles because I believe that these rifles actually are use for crafting something else. So off we go. We'll actually grab this as well and pop this into these areas here. I'm just going to grab some of these dwarven snuffs because we want to give these to Magnus because Magnus love these. And I think there's not much else we could do with it anyways. Okay, Magnus, would you like some dwarven snuff?
How can I help you?
And I'm not sure if giving that to Magnus, it's going to make him happier, but I'm not sure if it's going to be immediate and maybe after he spends some time using them and stuff. Yeah, he's courteous now, but right. Right, we're 18 minutes in. We haven't done much already. That hasn't been done much yet. All right, I'm gonna sell all these extra gun parts, and we will be leaving for Blackroot. As you can also already know, that we can't actually take the train, so we're gonna do the. We could also take the boat, but we have a couple of detours to make. Okay, barter. Send this off, please. 48 coins. Yep. 47 coins. Yep. We're all fine and good. I wanted to also double check if he has some charcoal we could use to make bullets with. Okay, down we go. Please. Nah. No charcoal. He does have a small metal tube. Alright, so there's a couple of ways we could go to Blackroot. The way that we could use that spends money is the train, which we can't take anymore, thanks to the fact that our characters we brought along a dog. We could also take the boat, but we're not going to because it's going to cost us money. We're just going to go the long way round, which involves us traveling first towards this gypsy and taking the road there by foot. But before we actually head there, we're also going to stop by what's his name? Shrouded Hills and meet briefly with the doc to learn expert gunmanship. It's going to be pretty nice. There's a battle theme going on, but I don't see any enemies. So, I'm going to quick save briefly and then head towards Shrouded Hills first. And after we're done traveling to Shrouded Hills, we'll head to Blackroot. All right, folks, we are back in Shrouded Hills. And the reason we're here, of course, is to briefly visit good old Doc Roberts here. Can you train me to be an expert in firearms, sir? The 500 coins, that sounds agreeable. The expert in firearms is Wiley Thorndup. He's in Ashbury. Goodbye. All right. So now we are, as you can see here, a firearms expert. And we'll need to raise our perception all the way up to 18 to be a firearms master. But that being said, we'll probably want to focus on our charisma first, because we need a little bit of charisma raised to improve our number of max followers. And we might want to grab ourselves another follower soon anyways. That being said, we met some ruffians along the way, and we got ourselves a bit of armor that we could give to Virgil. That Virgil probably will appreciate because right now he's encumbered, and we don't want him to be too encumbered. So let's just go ahead and grab this. Uh, Switch off that really heavy armor. Give him these skulls so he could hold on to them. Uh, Magnus is doing okay with his strength here, whereas Gar, he needs a bit of armor, doesn't he? Well, we don't have an armor or a bit of armor that we like for Gar yet that he actually could use, so to speak. All right, let's actually grab these pairs of shoes. Um, and this barrel. And we'll wait until morning, and we'll see what the shops have on offer. And if there's nothing interesting, we're just gonna sell our stuff and then continue and head to Blackroot. But for now, yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, folks, we are now in Blackroot, and there's a couple of things we could do while we're in town, but not when it's actually uh, this dark out. But yeah, um, if you look at the town map here, um, there's okay, W. If you look at the town map here, we're dropped right in the middle of things. If we came here by train, we would have been dropped off at the train station. And as you can see, there's a boat. We could have actually been dropped off at the boat as well. But there's a couple of places we could visit along this area here. But oh, okay. Let's just get things started off by going to the drop the anchor area here and have a chat with the innkeeper. Greetings, sir. May I ask you your position? I am Mr. Holloway, the innkeeper uh, of this fine establishment. Pleasure, Mr. Holloway. What have you got to offer a traveler? Um, oh, certainly, sir. We offer the highest quality rooms with excellent amenities. Each room is decorated in the latest fashion, complete with trunks for storing your valuables. Additionally, we employ a guard to ensure the safety of our guests, all for a mere 25 coins per night. Um, Sounds very nice. It's more than I can afford. Well, business is rather slow at the moment. Would you be interested in completing a task for me in exchange for a room? I would suppose it would depend on the task. Oh, a while back, we took a strongbox to the local blacksmith Garrett for repairs. He said he would fix it for 50 coins, to which I agreed. When I returned to get it, he demanded 137 coins. I refused to pay, and I won't be swindled by that old mongrel. However, it is an old family heirloom, and I want it back. So, he gave you no explanation for the increase? He tried to tell me I had asked for additional work, which I had not. That took much longer than he anticipated, and he lost out on some other work due to the time he spent on my project. I attempted to negotiate, but there's no reasoning with that brute. So you require my assistance with its return, then? Yes, I'd be very grateful for your help. If you could get the strong box back for me, I would reward you by providing you with a room at no charge. In fact, if you get it back for me, you can have a room for as long as you require. That is actually very agreeable. Consider it done. So if we do this, uh, we get a free room for whenever we visit Blackroot. I'm going to save over here. Uh, just give me a second while I do that, because separate save files are important. And let's actually have a look at people around here. Well, hello again, Myth. What can I do for you? I haven't. You've been most gracious. Or can why is she saying hello again? We haven't even met before. Poor Mrs. Cameron. Her son has been missing for nearly a month. The poor thing's just beside herself with worry. My sincerest thanks, ma'am. Good day to you. Let's go ahead and have a look at the bar and just talk to a couple of. It is an honor. Okay, greetings, sir. I have not time to chat, sir. Amid your intrusion, I'm just merely seeking information. Many sights from Shrouded Hills to Tarrant. My, you have traveled far. It is good to meet a fellow adventurer. I fear we become a rare breed. Too many prefer the comforts of a familiar place and the places in large cities to the freedom of open wilderness. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Kurt Solpius. A pleasure. I am Myth. Tell me, Myth, will adventures continue for far afield, or are you taken finished with the present romp? Um, I suspect I will be traveling for quite some time still. May I ask why? Well, that's actually an interesting thing, because adventuring in this age of Steam would probably be something of a dying profession, isn't it? I would imagine it being more of a, well, more of a fantasy thing, even. I'm wondering if adventuring is actually something that occurs naturally in the real world at all, or is it just a fantasy trope? May I ask why? One of my students is missing. I need to leave town for Caledon rather quickly, and I have not the time to search for him. I fear tragedy may have fallen the boy. Students? Why, yes, I am the master bowman. From time to time, those who wish to train my training seek me out. I train them for a fee, or if I'm needed, require a task for them. The latter was true for young Dudley. Okay, what would you have me do? If you happen to come across Dudley, inform him I've gone to Caledon on business for the king. He should seek me out there. Okay, I can do that. Thank you. His name is Dudley Croston. He is a human lad of average height and build. The last I saw of him, nigh a month ago, was dressed in plain adventure gear, armed with a bow and knife, and provisions for a fortnight. He was headed north. If I find him, I will actually talk to him. Thanks, sir. What about you, Mr. Dwarven Villager? Trying to enjoy my drink, then you come here and bother me. I think it's very rude of you. You're going to have to be taught a lesson. Perhaps you need to reconsider your opinion of me, sir. Yeah, maybe you're right. You don't seem to be a bad fellow after all. Good day to you then. Okay. That's actually one of the ways they could actually just having trouble with you. What do you know, friend? Yeah, sometimes uh greetings, beautiful lady. Might I ask your name or position? Yeah, you must be new to the area. Everyone knows me, that I, Clarissa Shamo, master of the thrown weaponry, never found somebody equal to my skill. Ah, yes, your prowess is legendary. Prowess? Prowess. I'm currently working under contract because I am the master. My skills are high in demand. You see, I exceed all thrown weapons, daggers, boomerangs, chakrams, even grenades. My poison aim are flawless. You really should see me in action. I am quite amazing. Uh, all thrown weapons? Sadly, it's been a long time since I've been challenged to a new weapon. I've been recently heard tales of the Azram Star. It is said to be the finest thrown weapons ever forged. If the star is anything like I've heard, it will be the next weapon I master. But I have to wait until my completion of my contract. I haven't heard of Azram Star. What is it? Okay, artifact that dates back to the Age of Legend. Okay. To have not one but five blades protruding from its base and inflicts incredible damage. You want to join me? Under the lengthy contract. Okay. So the Azram Star. If we manage to find it, then it will be interesting nonetheless. All right, folks, we are back. I ran into a little bit of mixed blessing here. Uh, the save file that I had a little bit of trouble. So I actually reload and talk to this gnome and then talk to this dwarf again, the one who was threatening us. And he decided to attack. And when he attacked, he gave us a couple of things. First off, he gave us a bit of gold. And he also gave us a featherweight axe, which is probably one of the better weapons in the game. It has a decent amount of speed despite its weight. And yeah, let's just keep the axe with us for now. And yeah, we'll go ahead and deal with whatever issues come up a little bit later. But before we head towards the smith and the areas in our immediate vicinity, we're gonna head towards the docks. Um, and let's actually explore the docks a little bit. There's a couple of shops that haven't opened yet, but we will uh, go and see those shops sooner rather than later. This door is locked, so let's just leave things as that. And let's jump into the Sour Barnacle. This time I will save properly so that I don't run into any issues. Now, what do you know, friend? Hey, you're the fellow that survived the flint crash. I read about you in the Tarantian. What a fascinating story. Please have a gift. I'll have 100 coins. Thank you. That's much nicer than getting shot at. All right. What do you know, friend? Thank you for the coins. What about you, madam? What have you heard? Okay, very nice. What about you, Mr. Priest? What do you want? Oh, one didn't expect a priest in such an establishment. Um, it's my veritable home away from home now. Actually, it's just about the last place that will have me these days. That's understandable, judging from your repulsive stench. No, let's not do that. What's your actual home? I hail from Durnholm, capital of Cumbria. I've been driven here from my beloved Cumbria to end up here. Uh, are you not afraid of being driven out of Blackwood? Is the province of Cumbria as well, right? Huh. You haven't been here for long. The mayor betrayed Praetor and allied Blackwood with Tarrant. What? I must report to the Praetor, King Praetor at once. Many have tried to tell him, but it only serves to evoke his wrath. Believe me, I have tried. Why is a priest such as yourself doing in a pub? Revert the whole. Oh, yeah. Okay. Why stay here? Why not leave the area completely? I've lived in Cumbria my whole life, and this is my home. I was the head of the Church of Cumbria. But why are you no longer the head of the church? King Praetor is not well. When Cumbria's economy spiraled out of control, he lashed out at his advisors. When I tried to reason with him, he banished me as well. It's not been well since the day he was born, no. So it's safe to assume you're not very fond of Praetor then? Not at all. Praetor needs more assistance than ever, now that his faculties are slipping away. Even in exile, I will defend the king to my dying breath. Could you help me? I'm here to collect taxes for the Praetor. Yes, this could improve my standing with Praetor. I will do it, as the god are my witness. Okay, let's proceed, shall we? And we have a new party member. Uh, I'll need to do something for me. Okay, no, nothing. Maybe we could trade some things? Yeah, this is Dante. Dante has a quality staff, priest robes, worn boots. Nothing too impressive. But he could actually, say, use a bit of leather armor if we so wish. But as much as I'm fond of, well, Dante, he's not going to stay with our party for very long. Reason being is that he's lower level than us. That's one thing, and has tons of dodge and melee, and he also has, I think, healing magic. Yeah, in terms of magic, probably white necromancy. Yep. So we already have a character that's like him, which is Virgil, and despite him being useful in that capacity, we'll definitely switch him off to a different character in a little bit. This isn't quite morning yet, but we'll go ahead and have a look at who's around here. This is just a bartender dude, right? Yep. Hello, bartender. What's going on around here? Clarissa Shalmo discovered some ruins that may contain powerful ancient stuff. Okay, weapons. I'll be departed now. This is still locked because this isn't the morning yet. Um, there's a dude that I'm looking for. Just give me a second. I want to know where he is. All right, now I know where I need to go. These shops aren't open yet, so we'll walk around doing quests until they do. And they are. But if you move over here, there's an old shack right over here that we want to visit. And oh, it's locked. You know what? Fine. We will head toward all these various shops and do a bit of shopping before continuing on our main quest. Let's wait for an hour. Because that would be morning already, right? Are you unlocked? Yes. Over here is our orc inventor. Oh no, he's the junk dealer. Fine. Let's see. Right, there's nothing we want from him, right? We will sell this for 58 coins. And sell this. And and sell these things. Yep. But I probably want to grab some bits of steel and iron ore. Maybe? No, we're fine. Because we're not that desperate for another weapon as of yet. All right. Off we go. Let's have a look at this little area. Let us trade. Let's sell off. Oh, you don't want my uniform. Fair enough. You have something worthwhile for me then? Oh, well, you do have some charcoal and saltpeter. So we could make ourselves some more bullets. Right. And what else is there? This door, is it still locked? Huh. It is. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and head this way towards the herbologist. Okay, interested in trading, dear lady? Does she have anything of use to us? The only thing really is, oh, well, definitely the skinka root. And a bit more of this saltpeter. Right? Let's head back this way. We'll be able to grab some more stuff while we're here. What about you, lady? Let us trade, miss. Ah, you have dread armor. Dread armor is relatively amazing, but I have to think about it whether if I want to buy it. Well, it's not worth buying, actually, but it is worth, how should I say, stealing. So we'll figure out if we want to actually do that or not a little bit later. What do you want to buy or sell? Anything? She doesn't want the officer's uniform, does she? Oh, well. Okay, so this shop is done. What about you, sir? Ah, you're the blacksmith. Greetings, sir. Are you the local blacksmith? Name's Garrett Olmsted. Can I ask you a question? More. How did an half-orc become the town blacksmith? I get that a lot. I was abandoned as a child, so I spent several years living on the streets, scavenging and stealing what I need to survive, and I never stayed in one place for long until I came to Blackroot. Well, what was different in Blackroot then? The old blacksmith Gurney didn't have any children, but he wanted someone to keep the shop running after he was gone. So he took pity on me and made me an apprentice. He worked long, hard hours, yet he was a fair man. He passed away a few years back. Still miss him. Oh, you've had a hard life. I'm sorry for your loss. You know, most people don't give a damn about me. Always talking me to being a half-breed B-word and such. Some even do it to my face, and it's rare. It's a rare few who actually care enough to say a kind word. Thank you. Here, take this. It's a little something I made. A gift for your kindness. Wait, thank you. Wow. I've just been at the inn speaking to Mr. Holloway. Oh, that spendthrift. I bet he told you all about how I'm trying to overcharge him for his precious strongbox, didn't he? He got a nicest place in town, yet he wants to quibble over a few coin. He did mention the incident, right? Can you tell me what happened? Always nice to actually ask for this point of view, for that point of view. He did bring in a box for his repair. Told me the latch was sticking and asked me to fix it. I asked him an estimate 50 coin when I had it. I noticed the hinges were bad, so I replaced them. One of the corner pieces was chipped, so I repaired it. So the final price had to come to 137 coins. So you repaired things that he didn't ask you to? Listen, when I do something, I do it right. He knows the quality of my work. We brought things to me and they began to show where it wouldn't cost so much to get them fixed up. Until he pays, it's staying locked up in my shop. Look, has Mr. Holloway been a good customer over the years? Well, yeah, he has. Brings me his stuff on a regular basis. Always pays quick. He's pretty well off, you know. Does he ever help you out, send you other customers? Now that you mention it, if his guests needed anything repaired, always quick to send his guests my way. I mean, they're right next door, man. So having him upset would really hurt your business, right? I guess you're right. Maybe if I would be good to fix things up with him. How do you suppose I do that? Well, first off, why don't let me take that box back to him for free? Hey, show a good faith, right? You don't want to lose him. There's no way I'm gonna let that go for free. I don't care if it costs me his business. I understand. Look, what if I only charge him? If you only charge him the original 50, I guess I could let it go for that much. I did lose a job finishing up. I surely hate to lose this money too. But I guess it would be a lot worse if we lose Mr. Holloway as a customer. Yep, I'll return it to give it to him for the 50 coin we first talked about. Ah, I'm sure he'll be happy. Here, have the coin. I'll take him the box. All right, here, take the strong box to Mr. Holloway. Let him know I apologize for the misunderstanding and hope we could do business again. It's in the trunk over near the bedroom door. Here's the key. Oh, I'll deliver it to him. Thank you. And that, my friends, is how you get the box. You also notice that we got ourselves a nice little dwarven gauntlet, which increases damage and damage resistance as well. Right. If you look at our character, not our character, our tech. Oh, yeah, healing salve. I'll definitely get that done with. And look at our character as well in terms of our tech. Yep, I think, what did I actually add in terms of skill? We could even slowly get Hush Revolver more than anything as well. Oh, no, we can't because of the intelligence. Oh, well, that's fine. We'll just wear this for now for the increased damage. Okay, give me a sec while I actually... Come on, game. There we go. And I'm going to give Dante a couple more things. Let's trade. The couple of things I'm going to give him are... Well, I'll give him this shirt. And give him this axe. And my axe. No, I didn't want to actually, you know... Dante. Let's trade. All right. That's a better equipment for you. And yeah, let's keep things as is for now. All right, Mr. Holloway, I've obtained the strong box. It was a tough one, but I think I negotiated a fair price. And about our agreement. Pleasure doing business with you. We now have a room permanently in Blackroot. So, it is always nice to have a place with good storage. Right, let's actually have a look down the lane here. See if there's anything worth buying or selling. Hello, buddy. Let us trade, sir. Oh, he's the inventor. Let us see. We could buy some capacitors. Because we're at the point where we could whatchamacallit. Oh, let's see if we could actually make buy ourselves a ring here. Trade goods. Oh, he even has a dread armor. Dread armors are amazing, just not for our oh, we also have a copper ring. Not for our main character, of course not, but definitely worth let me just go into tech, electric. The dread armor gives a negative reaction, But if we give it to our followers, it's not going to matter. And it is also probably worth stealing as well. But let me just have a look here on what we. The thing about stealing from people, there's a couple of guys worth stealing from. That we have a fate point, and fate points are best used for, say, pickpocket. And there's a couple or lock picking for a guarantee. That little area down there is always locked, right? Yeah. Yep, this door is always locked. Oh, it's probably the guardhouse. But we actually need to come over here and have a look at who's here. Wait. Wait, where'd you go? There's supposed to be a lady here. Is she still asleep? Oh, yes, she is. Let's advance time 1 hour. See if she's awake. No. Oh, well, we'll come back and see if advancing time a little bit more will solve the issue. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's do a couple of things. Not this though. Press done. We will
What is it that you want of me?
trade for some things. First thing we want to trade is this bit of newspaper. And we'll also give Dante a ring. Let's hope that his magic alignment is not going to impact anything. And if you remember this newspaper, this is the piece of newspaper that we found at the beginning of the game when we first went to Durnholm. So it's the councilman urging war on Calandorn. Caladon, actually. Calandorn is a character from Unlimited Saga. But yeah, let's actually head into here. This is the mayor's office. And the mayor is here. Yeah. We might need... I'm having... I think the game's having some issues. The mayor's supposed to be awake now, but I guess he's not. What about here? Is this guy awake? No, this is the guy who we want to talk to. Right? Buddy? Yeah, was it, sir? Hello, sir. May I ask your name? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Hermiker Og Dawdler. Who might you be? I'm known as Myth. What can I do for you, Myth? What is it that you do? I am a simple soldier, a veteran of the wars of Tarrant and Durnholm. I am retired now, living here in Blackroot. I sometimes offer instruction in the martial skills for those who qualify and have a genuine interest in learning. It is honest money and enjoying the company. If it's not an imposition, could you tell me of the war? I am one of the last who remember the wars. Though I would not prefer to, since the days that Cumbria went down to defeat, the policies of the Tarantian Industrial Council have bled the kingdom of Cumbria dry and reduced the capital of Durnholm to ruins. But please continue. In the war, I served with the elite guards of Cumbria, the Dragon Knights. We were unmatched with sword, mace, or axe. Trained from childhood, we were first squires and men of arms and the knights serving our king. We fought with honor and virtue. Please continue. Yep. This war with Tarrant was different from all the other wars. We saw the end of the age of cavalry. The noble knights was replaced with a line of green recruits with guns. But to be fair, I think cavalry hasn't really outgrown the use of gunfire until Not even by the use of gunfire, but never mind. We'll talk history a little bit later. But I mean, the Napoleonic Wars have heavy use of cavalry, for example. But the war was different. Yeah, the nobles, knights were replaced with a line of green recruits with guns. Uh, at the start of the war, the rifle was only issued to Tarantian sharpshooters, but by the end, they were standard issue for every recruit in Tarantian army. Combined with ranked unit formations to concentrate fire, the Tarantians were able to control the battlefield, and to do it with inferior soldiers. Please continue. It was the end of the 500-year tradition. I witnessed knights gunned down as they offered challenges in the field of honor. The cowards of this new kind of wars of disgrace. Please continue. The only weakness in their formation was that they could not stand the shock of melee when we engaged them hand to hand. Victory was ours. Our tactics became those of ambush or fight in the woods, hills, and mountains, where the closeness of the terrain aided our style of fighting. Okay, that's guerrilla warfare to start off with. Please continue. But these are tactics used by weaker forces against stronger forces. Yeah. Many glorious victories in battle, but eventually at a great cost. The Tarantians prevailed. We lost the war. The Cumbrian military was shattered, disarmed, disbanded. The kingdom of Cumbria ceased to exist as a military power in Arcanum. For 2 generations, Cumbria languished as economically abused, the technology impaired backwater of the shadows of Tarant. Its fine capital, once fine capital, Durham has become ruin. I moved away to find peace here in Blackroot. I'm reconciled to it. The war was a long time ago and we lost. Please forgive this old man's ramblings. You've been most patient. Sir, you do not ramble. It's been my pleasure. Well, you've been very patient, a sign of a good student. If you ever need for training for melee, dodge, spotting traps, or firearms, I'll accept you as a pupil. Oh, wow. You've been most gracious. Okay, let's discuss training. Okay. Firearms master? Learn firearms skill from a man who was skilled in the war. Yep, Willem Thorndop. We already talked to him before already. I'll departing now. Yep, okay. So a couple of things we probably want to do. We probably want to, for a character at least, get our dodge and melee up to expert and train with William Thorndrop. And the reason why is that we could teach all of our other characters to be melee experts. I'll take my leave of you. And yeah. You know what? Give me a second while I see if I could fix things regarding this. But let me just save the game first. Into a new save. And CP12C. And I'll see if reloading will help. I'll be right back. All right, so advancing time, doing various things seems to have not worked out. So what I'm going to do, first off, is before we end the episode and leave and come back to Blackroot, see if we could help, there's a naked gnome here. Would you like to play a game? Would you like to play a game? Sure. Good. We'll begin straight off. One question I'll ask, one answer there be. Wise men will spot what the dullard won't see. Ask away. A painted face, hands with no bones. My oldest brother was made of stones. What am I? Oh, nice little riddle here. Riddle me this. So the obvious answer is going to be, okay, I'll let you guys guess. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is a clock. Correct. Every clock has boneless hands, and we all know that the sundials were first made of stone. And yet, you seem to be a resourceful one. Would you like to continue? Of course. Good sport. Well then, if you follow to the west, beyond the camp of Thebes, you'll find an ancient stand of trees that was sometimes called the Withered Grove. That's another one of our kind of waits. Good luck to you. Thank you. I'll be on my way. But let's move this way first. And we're going to move out and move back into Blackroot. See if this resets things. And if it doesn't, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hey, free ginkgo roots. Why not? Go ahead and head to Blackroot again and see if things are fixed. I'll run around and wait until morning, and I'll be right back. Let's see here. This is problematic. Yeah. All right, folks. This will probably involve a little bit of reloading and seeing if things work out. But yeah, there's a couple of steps I need to retrace just to see if things work out okay. All right, folks. That being said, this is me. I'm Biggy, and I'll be back. See you guys next time. And hopefully I don't have to retrace my steps back too far.